What are seller concessions? It'd be nice if a seller helped pay some of your expenses when you're buying a home. Well, in many real estate transactions in Texas, that is exactly what happens. They're called seller concessions, and they can save buyers thousands of dollars out of pocket. If you're new here, my name is Meredith Davis. I'm team lead of the Wildflower Properties Group, brokered by KSP. Today, I'll explain what seller concessions are, how they work, and when you should consider asking for them. Seller concessions are costs that the seller agrees to pay on behalf of the buyer as part of the purchase agreement. Instead of lowering the sales price, the seller helps reduce the buyer's out-of-pocket expenses at the closing table. It can make buying a home much more affordable, especially for first-time home buyers or anyone who's trying to preserve a little cash after closing. Seller concessions are negotiated during the offer process or later during the option period when repairs are negotiated. They're never automatic and the seller must agree to them. So what can seller concessions pay for? Seller concessions can often be used to help cover a variety of buyer expenses. They can include loan origination fees, lender fees, appraisal costs, title-related closing costs, buyer's agent commissions, and in some situations, a buyer may also negotiate a credit in lieu of repairs. Instead of the seller completing the work before closing, the seller will provide a concession so the buyer can hire their own contractor after purchasing the home. This approach often gives buyers more control over the quality and timing of the repairs. So when should you ask for seller concessions? Whether or not you ask for seller concessions depends on the market. In a strong seller's market, sellers may receive multiple offers and therefore have very little incentive to contribute toward any buyer's closing costs or costs in general. In a buyer's market, however, seller concessions become much more common. Sellers may offer credits to make their home more attractive or to help buyers who are kind of tight on cash but otherwise are well-qualified buyers. Your realtor should evaluate current market conditions, like how many days on the market and comparable sales, that will help you decide whether or not you should ask for seller concessions. Are there limits on seller concessions? Yes. The amount of seller concessions allowed may be limited by the buyer's loan program. Conventional, FHA, VA, and USDA loans each have different guidelines regarding a maximum amount of concessions that the seller can provide. Your lender or your realtor, they work together and they make sure that any negotiated concessions stay within your loan's requirements. Seller concessions can be a powerful negotiating tool that helps buyers reduce their upfront costs. Every transaction is unique, and knowing when and how to negotiate concessions can make a significant difference in your overall cost of buying a home. If this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll be sharing more videos to help you navigate the Texas real estate market with confidence. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.